Hey everybody, this is Tony, Taint the Lord A7, and this is going to be a playlist of albums that I've been spinning last week. I have a whole bunch of albums to get through, so hopefully everyone enjoys this one, and let's go straight to it. The first one is from a band that I don't think anybody has ever heard of, but should be more well known, and that is Miss Eyes and the album Creeping Time. Now, Miss Eyes are Mexican, I believe. Yeah, they're like a Mexican melodic death metal band that mixes harsh male growly vocals with some clean operatic female vocals. But overall, they're a band that I feel like more people should check out and give them a listen. And if you're into that melodic death metal sound, I definitely recommend check out Missai's Creeping Time. Just an excellent album overall. And speak about melodic death metal, here's Amon Moth, Deceiver of the Gods. Now, I don't think Amon Moth needs any introduction. If you're into like that Viking themed melodic death metal, Amon Moth are arguably the band that plays it very well and does that theme very well. And Amon Moth's Deceiver of the Gods is just a solid melodic death metal album from this band. Really good stuff. So yeah, Amon Moth, Deceiver of the Gods, an excellent melodic death metal album. Next up is Soulfly. Yeah, Soulfly and the album Ritual. A very good extreme metal album that definitely has more death metal influences in the songwriting and just one of the many better albums by Soulfly, in my opinion. Just a very solid extreme metal album from Soulfly, and this is just one of the better albums. So, yeah, Soulfly's Ritual. Really good stuff. Next up is Cradle of Filth, Darkly Venus Adversa. Now, I don't think Cradle of Filth needs any introduction. If you're into that whole extreme gothic metal sound with some heavy metal mixed in, with some screechy black metal style vocals, you get plenty of that on this album. But I find this album to be fairly underrated and doesn't get talked about. But this is actually a really good album for Cradle of Filth. And if you're into that whole heavy metal, extreme gothic metal sound, you you'll find something to dig here. So yeah, Cradle Filth, Darkly Venus Adversa. A very underrated but really good album in my opinion. Next up is a band that actually released a new album earlier this year, and that's Textures in their debut album Polos. Now, compared to what they sound now, which leans more towards progressive metal, the debut album Polos from Textures is more of a technical thrash metal sound with some progressive metal elements mixed in, and this album definitely worship Meshuggah, but this album is not ripping them off. It's very heavily influenced by Meshuggah, and this is just a really solid, heavy, aggressive, technical thrash metal album from Textures. And Polos is just a solid debut album from this band. So yeah, this is some really good stuff. So definitely check out Textures Polos. Really excellent extreme metal album. Next up is Winter Sun in the self-titled album. A very blazingly fast, melodic, but heavy as hell melodic death metal album from 2004. Just it's just so blazingly fast epic, and just displays some excellent songwriting through and through. And yeah, Winter Sun's self-titled album is just an absolutely amazing melodic death metal album. Really good stuff and just absolutely epic. So yeah, Winter Sun's self-titled album. Next up is a band I don't hear a lot of people talk about, but this is a really really good album from this band, and that's Beyond Creation, The Awe. Now, Beyond Creation are a technical progressive death metal band that displays some really excellent songwriting on The Awe, and it's just a really excellent album. If you're into that whole progressive technical death metal sound, while having some really epic moments here and there, I definitely recommend checking out Beyond Creation, The Awe. Yeah, The Aura by Beyond Creation. Just a really satisfying album from this band. So yeah, Beyond Creation, The Aura. Really good stuff right here. And the last album that I've been spinning last week is the self-titled the self-titled album from Lamb of God. Now, I don't think Lamb of God needs any introduction. If you're into that groovy, thrashy, metalcore-ish sound, Lamb of God plays that sound very, very well, and they don't really do anything to change the sound on the self-titled album. It's not bad, but it's not the best. In, it's not the best in my opinion. What I'm trying to say is, it's kind of a middle of the road Lamb of God album. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. They've done better, but this is still a pretty good album from Lamb of God. So yeah, Lamb of God, the self-titled album, a solid, groovy, thrashy, metalcore-ish sounding album from them. And that's it. That's all the albums that I've been spinning last week. Hopefully everyone enjoys it. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and don't know when my next video is going to be, but hopefully everyone enjoys this one. Thanks for watching.